Something Brandon. Something Brandon.
All
Yeah, I
right,
heard you. I didn't
now
hear
we
you.
have sound. Now we got sound, baby. All right. Sick, sick, sick. Now we have sound. Now we got sound, baby. All right. All right. We are ready to go for this.
They already pro draft.
You got sound?
I guess
All right,
what we
cool.
do is all
Yeah,
them.
do you guys want me to send you a screenshot of the pick bands, or do you guys have it open?
No, we'll do the pick bands as you guys do it on the screen, but
Oh, okay.
just make sure
Do
it's
us a favor
exact.
and ban the actual champion.
Just like make sure you ban the actual champion so we can talk
Okay.
about it. All right. All right. Well, Bambi's Baskets looking for their Uno win, their their first win, while Gump Squad are looking to pick up their second one this time. But I think Bambi's Baskets looks a lot better than Gump Squad. What are your thoughts, Landon?
I too agree. On paper, they look better. But who knows, man? This is VCLCS.
This is VCLCS. I mean, Wulu Gang got Big Ichi, and all of a sudden they're the best goddamn team in the league.
Yeah, indeed, huh?
Indeed.
On the other hand,
So, for those who don't
squad.
know right now, I am on Josh's setup because I don't have my computer with me right now. So, hence why I said this is a little scuffed, but we're here to bring you the quality VCLCS content.
For those who don't know, no one is effectively out of um, locked playoff contention. No one is. Everyone has a chance to currently make playoff contention.
Yeah, everybody does. And looks like I got some insider info from my boy Charlie that Poppy band's actually a Zoe band. So the Orn is immediately locked in versus Roland Chang with the Fat Wang.
Indeed.
I don't know if that's what you want to go for, but a tank versus
Charlie,
probably
the best
Alistair.
top laner VCU LCS, should really just be, shouldn't just pick carry and stomp him.
I think that would be ideal. I feel like Roland Chang is going to go for the Teemo here. Nah, he's going to go for the Alistair top like he always does. A tank versus tank in the top lane. I don't think you can really snowball hard off of that, but Charlie does play a decent Ornn, so we'll see if he's able to capitalize on it. And the Graves and the Zillion are locked in for Bambi, Cinder, and Red Lightning. Red Lightning and try and do his best Bjergsen impression, while Bambi
Bjergsen
Cinder.
wins games.
What's up?
Bjergsen wins games.
Bjergsen wins games. Let's see if Red Lightning can do his best Bjergsen impression and win this game on Zillion.
Vladimir from Praneeth and the Nidalee for Zoe Deschanel. Heavy AP mid jungle
And top. And top,
This is a
honestly.
really hyper carry champion. Top, he's gonna build tank most likely.
Right. I think we're gonna have to see like a really like strong AD threat in the bot lane.
Probably gonna be, yeah, banned. Probably like Jin or Ash.
Yeah, I would expect a Jin to come out. Jin's really good when people start stacking a lot of magic resist because then he can like burst people out really fast with the fourth shot. I would like to see a Jin coming out of Slybrad here. I think that would most definitely be ideal. We will see what happens. It is a
Yeah,
Jin
so this
coming
is
out for
Jhin.
Slybrad.
Pretty standards from Slybrad. Jin is his, they call him a Jin one trick. It's his best champion.
It is his best champion. The Nami locked in for Glue Sniffer 69, while the Soraka is locked in for Scandalous Pork Chops. So
That's an aggressive lane, Jin Nami.
Janami is very aggressive. Ezreal Soraka just kind of wants to chill and sit under tower and farm and like heal up and shit. Scale towards the late game. It's not to say Jin Nami doesn't scale. Jin Nami scales really, really well, and so does the Vladimir in the mid lane. In terms of scaling, I think the scaling goes over to the side of Gump Squad, even though Bambi's Baskets will have the benefit of Ornn items.
Yeah, I mean, I'd actually disagree. I think Zillion scales really hard.
Yeah, Zillion does scale really hard, actually.
And Graves outscales Nidalee. I think the scaling like is really just mostly centered on the Vlad.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh, but versus Soraka and Zillion, it's kind of hard to just burst down an entire team, especially with Horn there.
Oh, true, true, 100% true.
And innately, Jin is weak versus
AC.
Horn.
Why don't I have AC in my room?
Why is the AC so loud, bro?
Why don't I have AC? That's my question.
Bro, this is why Josh had the sniffles at the start of the year. I feel like all the AC that's supposed to go to your room is like getting
there.
doubled here.
I'm stealing your AC, actually.
So, who do you think takes? Who do you think takes this win?
Who do I think
Draft.
takes this win? I think Bambi's Baskets takes the win, honestly.
This is a Brunny the 1v9 game.
Because this has to be, like Mr. Jacobs said, it's a Berneath 1v9 game, and I don't think Berneath has the capacity to 1v9.
Man, that's not my voice
To
story.
be honest, I think this may be the best matchup for Brunith in the mid lane, mostly because Red's not gonna pressure Vladimir. Vladimir just wants to sit there and farm. I think it's actually very confusing that they didn't. I know they banned Poppy, or not Poppy, they banned Zoe, Hecarim, and Bard, but honestly, I'd ban the Vladimir versus Brunith in this case, because you know Red's not gonna pressure him. He's gonna get the scale for free.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Graves is not a champion that can gank Vladimir either.
Graves really is not a champion that can gank Vladimir. He's going to have pretty good time in the mid lane. He's going to just adopt the Wisher strategy of chill and farm and do what he can and then get his death cap and like one-shot 15 people at once.
Yes, sir.
All right. Actually, looks like
An anonymous gifter. 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you.
all right, well, we are going to wait for the spectator delay. In the meantime, I will get the graphic in.
These are two teams really, you know, after Wulu Gang has looked better and gotten their win, these are two teams that really need to
Find their stride.
pick up some dubs.
Pick up some dubs, find their stride,
You know,
find
you
their
get that fifth
identities.
spot.
Find their identities as a team, you know?
I don't think anyone really wants to play in the gauntlet. So, even if you don't get that 5th spot, a higher placing in the gauntlet, you have to play less teams, less ruling, just better overall. So every win, every game really matters here.
It really does. Looks like an anonymous gifter has gifted a tier 1 sub to multiple people. 5 tier 1 subs, actually. Thank you very much for that kind display. We really appreciate the support, and we hope the support continues so we can grow and flourish as an esports club here. Alright, well, we are getting into game right now. Soon enough, it will stop being stupid and the League client will start working. League of Legends, please.
You see the Glacial Zillion come.
Yeah, Glacial on the Zillion.
Heal barrier bot. Honestly, I think TP would have just been better, but for the Ezreal.
They're just going for the maximum safety, maximum cancer combination, you know?
I would actually think that TP is more safe because it allows you to. You don't have to stay with low health. You can just back.
Yeah, definitely. But, you know, barrier is there for those that are not too comfortable using TP on ADCs, and I think it's perfectly okay to go for it.
Ignite in the mid lane from Vlad. Pretty good. It shows he actually is looking to play the game instead of resident sleepering it.
Indeed. Alright, let's get this shit fixed. Scoreboard, objective timers. Alrighty.
So looking like blue side's looking to 5 point.
It's
On the
like,
red side, probably no spicy VCS invades this early.
boo, we want to see fights.
We do indeed want to see fights.
We want to see fights. Mr. ArrayMate is gifting subs. What a kind boy. We love you, Josh. We love you so much. Josh is best president.
True.
We
Yeah,
want to
center
see
prep point start
fights.
here.
It's like a 3.5 point from the side of Bambi's baskets, you know?
Yeah, but it really just it warded the entrances. We got a blue side start from the Graves.
That's a little interesting. I'm not too sure why he's starting blue
Yeah.
side, since technically the least gankable lane is the Ezreal Soraka lane.
Is it really?
Probably not. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can gank them.
Zoe Deschanel misses the spear on blue.
It's
That's
okay.
tragic.
We don't talk about that. I may or may not flame Spencer for that after this game, but
I mean, Graves isn't a hyper gank champion, but realistically, he doesn't have any gankable lanes at all either way.
yeah. I mean, he's not really like Nidalee isn't either. Let's be honest. I think both
Nidalee
you
should be
junglers
both,
are just gonna
really.
like. I think it really depends on which lanes end up getting prio, and I think off of that the junglers can like sort of beat each other up. So I
Nidalee,
think,
however, he can really do both, but he also has gankable lanes. Like bot lane, he can just really focus down that lane. That's the lane with CC. It's the lane with damage. It gives him a lot of Drake prio as well. His blueprint is a lot easier.
yeah, definitely. I mean, oh, Roland Chang and Mr. Charlie doing battle in the top lane. Roland Chang dropped to literally 1 HP.
Yeah, he goes down pretty low. But it is Alistar versus Ornn. Even it's gonna be Resident Sleeper regardless. Pretty standard lanes here. Both teams pick kind of boring early game compositions, so I kind of even though it's VCLCS, I would not be surprised to have a very Resident Sleeper early game.
Yeah, I'm expecting 0 kills, 0 deaths up until the 40-minute mark.
Oh well, let's not get hasty here. It is still VCLCS.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. We're not watching a Team Liquid game.
Team Liquid put up 18 kills on Mad Lions.
They did. They did. That was a surprise, to say the least.
Tactical Twitch, indeed. Body blocking the Q. Slybrad body blocking the Q to stop Ace Tiny from getting a mage minion. Playing the
So,
mental game.
so Spencer might be a little bit tilted off of that. So what Charlie did is he literally walked down the river and pressed Q auto to steal away the Scuttle Crab, and with that, Bambi Cinder gets a free Scuttle, while Spencer is now Scuttle-less.
Yep. And they're gonna get bot scuttle as well. He's gonna walk in the bot side right as Gump spawns. He's gonna take that as well.
Yes, sir, he is.
Both jungles basically just full clearing though. Realistically, with these lanes, as they should.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing much that they can do at this point, and due to that, there's really nothing much that we can say at the moment. So, actually, never mind. Roland Chang's doing battle in the top lane with a really terrible
Yeah.
invade. Stuns
It's
up
a stun.
Charlie before he can get the brittle proc. It could have resulted in an Alistair death, but it looks like that will not happen right now.
He's down a bit of CS, but Alistar has never been a champion that needed it, so
You're right, he really hasn't been.
it's not like Ornn is gonna abuse a CS gold advantage over Alistar.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this, he's just trying to get his tank out of and just press WQ in fights, you know? Roland
Yeah.
Chang does what Roland Chang does best.
Might be looking for a dive here on him. He's definitely in diveable territory. He's absorbing the minion aggro. Oh yeah, dive him. He's gonna drop. So first blood goes over to Charlie.
Yeah.
On the Ornn.
Not too surprising. I mean, it's just like...
It's still, it does, like, I hate to say it, but it does not matter that much. A lot of damage is going on to Joey Deschanel, though. A kill here would be pretty impactful. He's not going to be able to get the kill. Let's chunk him. None of Nidalee's camps are up, but he does get Scuttle Prio. That will spawn in a bit.
Yeah, Spencer might be caught out here. He's just gonna do Nidalee things and run away.
Pretty good reaction. Besides top lane, CS has been pretty even in other two lanes. Jhin gonna get a little bit of CS advantage with the big wave pushing towards him. It's not gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just have a slight CS lead, and we'll continue to grow bigger as the wave goes into the tower. Roland Shang starts BMing.
I don't know how diveable this is right now. He's an Alistar with ulti.
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't have ulti. Yeah. Ornn's taking a couple more tower shots than he needs to.
he really is. I mean, Charlie's dropped to like extremely low HP right now. Bambi's Cinder actually takes tower aggro.
Flashes the ulti. That's a good tower defense by Mr. Roland Chang.
Really good, yeah. He played that really well. He might be 18 CS to 52 right now, but he's just kind of chilling.
The Jin's still body blocking mage minions. The sun does hit here. You don't see the bubble come out, but oh, there it is.
Yeah.
First shot. The heal blocks all of it, but both of them are pretty low. I believe that CS advantage will probably extend. With their prio, they can take Dragon as well. Graves is bot side, but with that big wave crashing and the health differential, it does not seem like blue side would be in a position to rotate. However, Nidalee opts just to go back to his top side of the jungle. I think he really could have gone for Dragon there, but
Graves could potentially look for a gank on bot lane, but I don't think anything will be gotten out of it since Ezreal Soraka have literally negative gank setup.
yeah.
It looks like he just opts to farm his Krugs, which is, I think, the correct play. Actually, he's looking for a bot gank.
On the ward.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're a jungler with a lot of CC, then the Ezreal Soraka can follow up, but, like, with Graves, you kind of need your lanes to set up the ganks for you.
Yeah.
Charlie going aggressive onto Roland Shang. We could see Jay Steiny going down here.
He
Actually,
misses the final two shots.
it's a lot of damage coming out from the Graves, but the
missed.
damage is traded back here, actually.
Oh, the flash bubble misses. Everyone escapes with their lives. Summoner spells burned. Roland Chang might drop here.
Roland Shang probably is going to drop here.
Ulting.
Yeah.
He just dropped. I don't know if there's no fix this up, to be honest.
Roland Chang does not show off his fat wang this time around.
Yeah.
Instead gets a wang put up his Chang by Charlie.
Like, I understand it's Ornn, and Ornn is, like, great. But he really doesn't... It's very hard for Ornn to completely 1v9 a game.
Definitely is. I mean, you kind of saw it, like, in a game that I think Forehead played a while back, where Dane actually got very, very ahead over Joko Lyoko in the top lane against your guys' team, and it didn't really matter that much.
Yep.
Ornn's not at, like, the state he used to be where he can 1v9 games. Rather, he facilitates the 1v... Rather, he facilitates, like, the carry.
Nidalee not doing Scuttle. Everything from the Graves misses.
Charlie is there to
He's
support,
gonna try
though.
to steal.
Oh, he actually
Does get
steals the
steal.
Rift Herald.
He's gonna drop for it though.
I
I think
think
Rowan in for this.
I think they're okay with that. I don't think it's worth to end, just not giving them the Rift Herald is good enough. But the kill does go over to Graves, and that puts them ahead for the Bambi's Basket's snowball, potentially? We'll have to see.
I little.
Okay. Charlie is mad, dude. He wants this win. He's just beating up on poor old Roland Chang here. Like,
Yeah.
I am just... Oh, man. Meanwhile, the bot lane is, like, fighting back with a vengeance. Soraka's right into the trap? What are you doing, Kan-chan? That is not the play you want to make. Meanwhile, a successful...
Top here.
Yeah, I mean, he's 0-3, but if he just presses R and fights, he'll still be useful. So I think that that's actually a win for the side of Gump Squad with the double kill on Sly Brad in the bot lane. Currently has a monstrous 33 CS lead over his counterpart.
Yeah. The issue with the game plan from Bambi Cinder or Bambi's Baskets, Jesus. Like the issue with their game plan so far is that you can only put the Alistar in the dirt so much. Like you're only getting so much by going top and returning.
Every single lane, actually, except for jungle.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, Bernith has a CS deficit against Red Lightning as the Vladimir, but it's not very surprising. You know, Red Lightning 300 CS lead at 20 minutes. It's like a gank is coming through on the mid lane, speeds away. Yeah, just quickly shuffles away from the spear there. First tower goes at 12 minutes. That's a lot of gold over to the Graves.
Yeah, that really is. Puts Graves in a very big carry position, and hopefully he can keep the snowball rolling.
Roland Chang knocking Ornn into tower range without hit while the minion was there. Yeah, it's a little interesting, but let's just say he did it to send a message.
Yeah.
I might be down over 50 CS. That doesn't mean I can't fight back. My noodle is stronger than yours in my heart, is what Roland Chang says.
I think that's getting a bit worrying is the CS differential mid lane.
Yeah, he's up almost 40 CS on the Vlad. Things aren't looking too good for my boy Praneeth in the mid lane. While Gank is coming down
Vladimir is
bot,
not being pressured.
gets rooted. That was a great
Double
predict.
hits. Zoe Deschanel gets the kill.
Soraka just
That's
pops.
big on the Nilly.
Yeah, Soraka just pops instantly. Good bubble predict into root predict into bubble from Jin. Sorry, just easy pickings for the Nidalee. Grabs the kill, bursts her out pretty much instantly.
Yeah, the Vlad CS differential. It's a bit worrying because, as I said before, Vlad's looking to scale, and if he wants to do it versus anyone who's Red Lightning, Red Lightning's not going to pressure him, and I don't believe Red Lightning's actually been pressuring him in lane. I think he's just missing the CS.
We'll have to pan over
That's
mid to
kinda
see what's
bad.
actually happening. Meanwhile, a dive could come through onto the Ezreal. Soraka is away from the tower, though. However, the Vladimir is roaming down, and the Graves is coming. Ornn is walking slowly. The TP rolls in. As the Jin curtain call is popped, they're going to have to run away from this one. The
does
Ornn
TP
horn
down.
is popped. Absolutely
Ornn
misses
horn
it.
misses
Charlie,
very badly.
that isn't what I...
Jin flashes anyway, so that's not awful.
That is not something that's not a mistake that he normally makes. That's very surprising. Blue Smite popped on the Graves. Interesting he decided to go for that. It looks like he's just trying to burst people out. It might work out. Jin lives with 1 HP.
That was actually a big play by Blue Sniffer's the Nami. It was
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
play by the Nami. He actually body blocked the auto that would have killed Jin.
Yeah, it was huge. Absolutely huge. Props to Glue Sniffer. Miles is putting on quite a support display here. Playing really well. Praneeth gets some damage out. Hopefully he starts picking up some minions under that tower. Glance over my bits, huh? I see how it is then. What are you talking about, Carouse? Oh, Carouse, thank you for the bits, bro. Best best historian, absolute best creative team person,
That's Nautilus.
best Nautilus at VCU, best support. We love you, Carouse.
Indeed, we do.
Alrighty then. Red Lightning goes for the bomb. Hell yeah. It's a low kill game. 7 kills at 15 minutes. We need more fighting, you know? It's been a
There's
lot
still
of fighting.
3,000 gold lead in the favor of blue side.
Yeah,
the 2 towers and CS differentials are pretty much what accounts for most of that, at least.
Yeah, I think so. However, like, really is on Sly Brad and Glue Sniffer to really carry this game until Vladimir can get his items and just like start one-shotting people. That's definitely the
thing
move.
I do question. Oh, was the Jin Snare hits?
Ornn is
Ornn is on the
behind
flank,
them.
though. Hits
A
the
good
man
double
Ornn
knock-up. Glue
Sniffer's
Sniffer's
gonna
gonna
drop.
get popped instantly. Bernice
Vladimir
is in the background.
not at a point in the game where he can one-shot the Graves. A
Graves
great
also
combo from
does have.
Alistar, however.
Graves does also have Hex Drinker. Does he live this? Oh, okay,
No,
never
he's
mind.
not.
Bernice picks up the
Baraka almost
shutdown.
saves him, but Praneeth gets the shutdown, and that's actually huge. Red Lightning still has ulti.
Zoe Deschanel
misses.
misses a spear point blank. Bass is
Ornn's
gonna
drop
clap.
him, and Rowan Chang's gonna drop on the back end of this fight as well. Great fight from Barry Cinders. Ornn with 100% KP and 5-0.
Yeah, he's trying to make a statement. You know, he's like, I want to win. I really want to win. Bambi's Basket's looking to pick up their first dub of the season, potentially make a Wooloo Gang level comeback.
Wu Gang is 2-4 still.
Wooloo Gang is 2-4. Oh,
Jinnar does a lot of damage. Nami
Def-
is still in the pit, and the team, not Nami, Sarakas was still in the pit, and the team kind of abandoned him.
yeah, he's out. I don't think it matters.
He is out, but I don't think Red Side knew that. They just left the Soraka.
You hesitated for best Nautilus. Buddy, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Cruz.
Hey,
Best,
Cruz.
you are absolutely best
Hey,
Nautilus.
Cruz, I confidently said that, okay? I'm backing you up.
Jacob's here, bro. He's backing you up.
The Nami in a 1v1 still has flash. Yeah, not gonna drop. Good wherewithal to hold the flash though. Knowing Graves' damage potential.
Yeah, with the lack of lethality on the Graves, I don't think it's really worth... I don't think, like, he was ever going to actually pick that kill up unless he got, like, a couple of extra autos in that ult does not do enough damage at the current
I would in
time.
fact like to say that Black Cleaver on Graves is indeed beaten by Boris.
It is beaten by Boris. I think he goes full lethality here. Just goes for the one-shot.
I legitimately can't really think of a reason why he would go Black Cleaver.
I don't, because, like, Roland Chang, like, once his Alistar ult goes away, he's going to be really squishy. And
There's no armor on anyone else besides a single Ninja Tabai. And there's only one other AD champion on his team that the armor shred helps.
yeah, maybe he wants to move speed, but, like, you can get that with Ghostblade and, like, run people down. Like, Phase Rush... Oh, he doesn't have
Edge of
Phase Rush. He
Night.
has Fleet.
It's probably Edge of Night if you want the health.
Yeah, Edge of Night if you want health. He does have Fleet, though, so I guess it kind of makes sense as
gives
to why
move
he's
speed.
going Cleaver. But, yeah, like you said, Fleet still does give move speed. An excellent bubble
Couple hits from the
lands.
Graves. That's the early pool. Because now he gets hit by the Ornn ulti. Red Lightning gonna pop his ulti. The Ornn is in deep. And only Gustaver and Zoe Deschanel are gonna drop from the great flash auto from Jay Steiny. Jin ultis go to Narnia.
Oh, my God. He hit one, bro. No, at least he pressed R. You know, for every... You miss all the shots you don't take. You know, let's think of it
and
the bright
for
way.
him, you also miss the shots you do take. So Jin flashing away.
Jin
Red
does
Lightning
flash
taking a
away.
Tower shot. Red team turret's gonna drop. And the Alistar is split pushing. The Graves is
He's a
rolling.
bit deep. Bernice gets another kill. I
Gets the
mean,
kill of the Praneeth, and that is their way back into the game, and he just keeps doing it.
Bambi
Bernice-
Cinder giving away multiple shutdowns. I don't know if that's something you want to do. Still an absolutely massive shutdown on this Ornn, though. He is a pretty fat boy in the top lane.
So Vladimir is Red Side's one win con. Because the Jin is not really gonna get past Ornn.
Jin really isn't until he gets, like, maybe a couple more items, but I feel like in these fights they have to do their best to, like, fight in lane and ignore the Ornn and just go for the squishy targets.
But realistically, there's one win con and it's Praneeth, and you're giving him like 3 kills. That's a bit oof. Like you should really want this win, and I feel like especially with your position in the standings, you gotta play a bit safer.
Yeah,
A bit
definitely.
more controlled, or not a bit more controlled. Can't have those type of lapses.
I respect the Gump squad decision to play as aggressively as they want, though. Like, I respect it.
Oh, indeed.
Like, they want to fight. They want to scrap. Like, they don't care. They're here to, like, they're out for blood. Just as much as Bambi's Baskets is.
Mm-hmm.
This is the battle to
Really
see who will be last place.
Good headbutt. Pulverize coming through as well. Red Lighting does have flash. Earns the ulti.
Oh!
The bubble barely missing. The spear hits, however. Jin ultis are hitting this time, and the Rowan Chang Fat Wang grasp auto blows him up. Vladimir,
Oh!
the Graves ulti misses. Soraka ulti comes down and saves him. He does not have Rabadons. I could have kind of told you that that play wasn't going to go. That just shows he doesn't quite know his damage potential. Double kill goes over to the Graves. That's pretty huge.
He's kind of going for hero
Good
plays
bubble.
he doesn't need to go for. And that's kind of like to the detriment of this team. I feel like you grab the 1 kill on Red Lightning and you just go with it. Because like with Vladimir
Flashed in
dead,
for that play.
right? Exactly. And I think with Vladimir
First
dead,
team with that many Merc Treads and a Hex Drinker.
yeah. I mean, with Vladimir dead, that's a free Earth drag over to the side of Bambi's basket. It's definitely not something you wanted to do.
This TP is a bit unnecessary from Red Lightning, but
Hey, it is what it is. I'm really tired, bro, but it's okay.
we
We'll
do have
continue
a 4,000
casting.
gold lead.
Do have a 4,000 gold lead.
In the favor of Bambi Cinders. However, almost all that gold is on Graves and Ornn, so if they somehow throw it away, the game is still very winnable for Red side, especially with Vladimir.
Oh, most definitely. Another thing we have to note is that Slybrad still hasn't died yet, and he is like scaling up. He is getting really strong. He has close to a 60 CS lead on the Ezreal at the moment, and he currently is up a couple thousand gold. Not a couple thousand, but he is currently up 1,000 gold on the dot. So the
Indeed.
item advantages are coming in. Italy is forced to flash from the Ornn Horn there. I don't think he needed to, but better safe than sorry. Meanwhile, the smokescreen comes through to engage the fight. Good Nami. Well, Kabas headbutts into the wall. Nothing much will come out of it.
Mm-hmm. The Maul gets finished from Bambi Cinder. I guess it's preemptive, knowing that Vladimir is he's decently close to the Rabadons.
He is. He's just quickly checking. Oh, he just got his second rod, so he needs another 1,000 gold before he can actually finish the Rabadons off. But I think once that happens, he'll be in a good place to start going for these fights. However, Red Lightning does have a massive CS lead on him.
Animune is completed for the Ezreal.
Yeah.
However, I don't quite know how how much damage he really does right now with only a Sheen to add on. He has this effect. The only AD he's getting is from the Manamune.
Yeah. True.
He does have Executioners, and if I'm going to be honest, I would have preferred to see the Executioners go on Graves than Ezreal, because the Ezreal's so far behind, and you kind of need him to scale. He can get Executioners later. Buy it on Graves for the now.
Oh, Jay Stunning going really hard. Doesn't actually pick up the kill on
Ulti's
Italy.
burn for that. The heal does come out from Sly Brad.
Definitely does. Vladimir in a side lane.
with Red Lightning.
with Red Lightning.
Never thought I'd never hear that in my life.
Berneath versus Red Lightning in the side lane. It's no longer Lokesh in a side lane. It's Red Lightning in a side lane. On the Zillion. This game, at
Zillion
least.
does have his Super Soaker, so that Glacial Slow is really going to come through to help with engages. Basically makes Ornn ulti impossible to miss.
Oh yeah, 100%. Let's see.
Yeah,
what are the
regions of
goals
play-
for the
like, it's nothing
team?
Up to goals for the team? Blue wants to close the game out. They want to they can play for Soul, they can play for Baron, play for a pick. They want to close the game out as fast as possible. Red wants to stall that Vladimir and Nidalee can scale to the point that Vladimir one-shots the backline, and really only Ornn is left to contest.
I think they really got to pick up a pick onto this Vlad. And then maybe force a Baron or something. I think that's the ideal situation that they want to go for currently. With that, they'll be able to accelerate the pace of the game and potentially end before Vladimir can start one-shotting people. Just a quick check on the gold. He is nearing in on the Rabadon's death cap purchase. He's only off 200. I will definitely not be hard to get. I think he just goes back to the side lane, picks up that farm, gets the
Dragon
death cap.
is spawning, so it's a bit unfortunate that he won't have it right as Dragon spawns.
He won't. They're gonna maybe have to go for this fight. It is soul point. A risky play to make
Is
would
the Dragon
be.
for soul point?
It's not. It's for soul point.
Ornn items are starting to come through.
They are. Immediately upgrades the Black Cleaver on.
Black Cleaver. He upgrades the Black Cleaver that the Grave shouldn't have. Boris is cashing the fuck in. Wow. Simple.
Just a Boris diff, dude. It's literally just a Boris diff.
Boris gap indeed. Genulti comes through, doing peanuts. The Alistar TP is here. Vlad gets a great ulti.
Blue team gets a dragon off. Vlad is doing a lot of damage in the backline. However,
Gonna
Berneath
drop
gets
eventually.
one shot.
Between Soraka healing, a snipe does get onto the Soraka, so it's currently a 1-for-1 fight. Ornn and Alistar are both equally tanky.
Slybrad flashes into the middle of 4 people for absolutely no reason.
Wild Slybrad, why did you do that? Oh,
Zoe
great play
Deschanel
from
picks
Zoe
up a kill
Deschanel.
onto Red Lightning, tries to get the heal off to finish off a Bambi Cinder, but does not work out. Not Red Lightning, Slybrad doing his best FBI impression, flashing into 2 million people and dying for no reason. Ornn will be tanking the tower.
Skill's gonna go down in the Nami. Good skill shots from Jay Steiny.
He's alive? Okay, he's chilling. He's chilling. All right.
Slybrad flashing in. I've almost every game I've watched of Gump Squad, Slybrad has had that play almost exactly, where it's a dragon fight, they're losing it, and he flashes in to not kill somebody.
You know, it's just a goddamn FBI diff, dude. He's like, I saw FBI do this in LCS, so I'm gonna do this in VCU LCS.
It's just a bit questionable.
If it didn't work
Flashing
for
in on the
FBI,
ADC in general is very questionable.
it very much is, unless like you're towards the tail end of the fight and all the cooldowns are burned and you can like kill someone really quickly. I don't see a situation where you ever should actually like flash in as an ADC. Just gotta chill, auto what you can, do the damage needed.
Especially with rapid fire I actually question. I'm no Jhin expert, but from the Jins I've seen in solo queue, I feel like going like Storm Razor after IE and then rapid fire is just so much more damage than going double Zeal items first before Storm Razor.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going for like sort of hyperscaling in this case, sort of match what the Vladimir wants to do. But I think with the fact that he's snowballing, I think a Storm Razor would have been way better just to sort of facilitate
Like
his
IE,
kiting.
Storm Razor, and then the rapid fire. Would that not be? Wouldn't
That would
just
be
so
great
much
too.
More damage?
That would be great too. I mean, you have a lot of flat AD from the Storm Razor, plus you're getting even more flat AD from the attack speed with the way Jhin passive
And more
works.
flat AD from the crit.
And more flat AD from the crit, yeah.
This Baron call was a bit weak baller.
It's a bit league baller. Vladimir is running over. Jhin has dropped the curtain call.
Typically, you don't want to fight. Oh, great
Double
from
bomb,
Red
actually.
Lightning.
Red Lightning actually doing a lot that fight. Bambi Cinder
Bambi
snipes the
Cinder
Nami away.
blows Nami up with his ulti.
Roland Chang is
going to drop
alone.
eventually.
That was a
It
good
was a
Baron
good
bait.
turn.
Good Baron
Good
bait
Baron
into a
bait.
turn.
I'm
yeah.
glad they chose not to take it.
Yeah, if they gave enough time for Vladimir to come in with all the resistances being shredded on the side of Bambi's baskets, it easily.
You don't want to fight Baron Pit with Vlad.
Yeah, you just don't. You just get wiped. Been there, done that. It's not a fun experience. Vlad is still around the corner with Hemoplague, though. Another double bomb lands. That's a lot of damage. Spencer gets dropped pretty much immediately.
Probably his best game of the season.
He wants to win, dude. He really wants to win. That's going to damage him. Oh. Jay Steiny's also gotten to the point where he's got 2 items on the
itemization I do like is the Merc Trez and the Hex Shrinkers on pretty much all of the carries of blue side. They know who's going to kill them, and they're building for it. One thing I don't like is I don't know what that Negatron Cloak is doing for Graves.
Dude, he just wants his Wits End, bro.
Yes, Wits End on Graves.
All I can say is I think Dan kind of has a hard on for Wits End because he built it on Set when Senna was doing the most damage in the game, and now he's building it on Graves when Graves can't use Wits End properly.
Best Dance would do the same thing but better. And this is actually Soul Point. So 57 seconds, it's going to spawn. Rowan Cheng has no TP. He needs to start walking down now.
Says Soul, they're down 11 kills. It is a current 10,000 gold lead for the side of Bambi's Baskets. We'll have to see what they opt to do here. I think maybe this is the make or break fight. They like lose the game if they lose this fight here, 100%.
Oh, indeed. I think the game ends one way or another right here.
It definitely does.
Vlad does have both sums up. Close to level 16. Actually, very close to level 16. Over halfway. But red side is entirely not in position. They have forgotten that dragon spawns, or they're electing to just simply give it.
I think they're just going to give it. Soul goes over to blue team really easily, and that's actually really detrimental for the side of Gump squad. You don't want to see...
Soul's the best possible Soul they could get versus this team, I think.
Don't want to see Ornn or Graves with Soul. Roland Chang's just going to get bopped.
Plus they have such a bursty team comp, and that's what Earthdrake Soul stops, burst.
Yeah, 100%. Bambi Cinder
going in on Flybrad. I believe Flybrad
goes down here. Oh, he just misses everything, dude.
Yeah. The Wits End is not helping that damage, you know.
It really isn't. Could have wondered. Maybe he could have gotten the Death Stance. Ooh, another double bomb.
Double bombed. Vladimir has to burn pool early. That's probably game.
Remember when I said Red Lightning? Remember when I said Red Lightning's doing his best, gonna try and do his best Bjergsen impression? Well, he is popped off.
He did a decent job this time.
He knows. Like, he's like, this is my time to shine. Credit where credit's due to Charlie. I think Red Lightning popped off a ton this game, but like, you know.
Flashes out. Soraka ulti says Vladimir ulti doesn't get to do anything.
Absolutely not. Oh, GG's to Bambi's Baskets. They picked up their first win of the season.
First win of the season to Bambi's Baskets.
I want to bring in Red Lightning for the interview.
Okay.
Let's do it. Quickly show the damage charts. Where's VCU Esports? Go pee, Josh. Go pee. Don't piss your pants, bro. Red motherfucking lightning, baby!
Oh, I've been pulled.
You have indeed been pulled.
Nice, I got scared for a second. What's up?
What's up, red motherfucking lightning?
Congrats on your first win of the season.
Yeah, it feels good. Not exactly the biggest win, but hey, we needed one. It just feels really nice to not look at the goose egg on the board.
The goose egg on the board.
Your team, I believe, you know, on the comeback trail, moves from 10th all the way up to 8th with this one win.
I believe it.
Next
you know,
up, you have 2D Sim Squad. How do you feel about that game?
I mean, it's probably an easy win. I don't know. I mean, have you seen the guys on that team? Like,
Damn. Okay, Red Lightning.
yeah.
Speaking,
Have you seen the players on
speaking
that team?
smack.
Come on. There's never been a freer team.
What do you
Never
mean we're
has.
free, bro? We've been popping
You beat
off.
Gum Squad in what, 34 minutes. What's the game time on 2D Sim Squad?
It just depends on comp. If they pick an early game comp, we win in 30 minutes. If they pick a late game comp, we win in 15.
wow.
Okay, then. Okay. I like the
Our
confidence.
comp's the same either way. It's fine. We don't draft around them. We draft around us.
All right. Well, that's what we like to hear. I'm scared now. I'm fucking shaking in my boots, dude. Goddamn, man. Red Lightning gonna solo kill me on Zillion, dude. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, you should watch out. I mean, let me just put it this way: we had to start our 5-0 second half somewhere, and we're just ramping up at this point. This is the TSM losers bracket run, but in regular season. So beware.
All right. Well, I'll be glad to cast your games in the gauntlet, buddy. We'll see how that goes for you.
I won't be glad to cast your games in the gauntlet. But
Why not?
I don't wanna
Yo,
cast-
Charlie, man, I never said you
True.
were irrelevant, bro. You popped
True.
off, but like
No, Charlie actually won the whole game. I mean,
Charlie,
played-
Charlie, you
Charlie was the
carried
MVP
you
of that
carried that game, dude. You were pretty damn good that game. But
Let me
I'm
give
just gonna
big
say I want to give
shout-outs.
Red Lightning the interview because we kind of shat on him for missing double bombs on Zillion the last game he played Zillion.
Indeed, I didn't see him miss a single one this game.
Oh, legitimately, I missed way more this game than I did the first one. I
I'm
was
detecting some cap.
I was all over the place on this one. I couldn't hit anybody.
We're detecting some
Um,
cap, dude. When it mattered the most, you hit double bomb after double bomb after double bomb.
I guess I felt like I was missing all of them, but either way, I mean I still think Charlie. I mean he was solo killing Roland Chang in the top lane, which it's something. He's on a tank matchup, so tank v tank, getting the solo kills, and then he was just immovable. I mean we could play those fights. Nobody felt any pressure in those fights the entire game because if you just hung out near Charlie, you weren't gonna die.
True.
So, it
You know-
made it a breeze. I mean I didn't even have to use ult most of the fights because Charlie just took all the damage. And Dan was too far away for me to ult him when he tried to run it down mid. So
Hey,
it,
well,
sorry Dan.
I think you and I can both agree on this one. Mr. Deadly Dog, if you're in the chat or if you're watching the stream, I just want you to know, Charlie's my roommate. If you ever need to get in contact with him, let me know. Maybe he'll teach you how to play versus Alistair Top.
Dane too, honestly.
Oof. That's rough.
I love you, Justin. I love you, but
True.
Uh,
Charlie was up a little bit more than 5 CS by the end of that lane phase.
he was
Oh,
up he was probably up like 20 times that amount,
Yeah, just a teensy weensy bit.
Just a weensy CS differential plus kill differential in the top lane.
But no, I mean I think it was just a good game from our team all around. We all played pretty good. I mean our death counts were really low on everybody. Our bot lane is going up against a bot lane much higher than them in rank, but I think they held their own just fine in a lane where they scale harder. So
Yeah, definitely.
just well played all around. I'm really happy that we were all able to play this well and finally get a win. And now we're gonna head right to the finals.
He said undefeated till finals.
Undefeated in
to the
finals too. We take finals as well. I'm just saying.
All right. Well,
I do have one more question to ask.
Until next week.
Hmm.
Undefeated until
How do you
next
feel about your jungle getting consistently beaten by
week.
Boris?
Have an L tomorrow.
Did he get beat by Boris this game?
Black Cleaver
guess-
and Width End.
See, he didn't want to get one shot by Vlad and Nidley.
The Maw, the Maw, and the Merc Treads weren't enough.
Okay, yeah. Let me put it this way: it's not the build I would have gone.
I would just make the claim that maybe Edge of Night and Death Dance would be better.
Yeah, I don't think the Wit's End was necessary. I
I
that,
think Dan just has a hard on for that item, and you kind of see you see like he kind of built that against
he will
And the
build
Black
it
against
when
Cleaver
he-
a,
shred armor.
set.
the
Yeah.
the Black Cleaver really shredding armor to help you and Charlie.
Deal out that DPS.
Yes, and all that Sunfire Cape and the Ninja Tabbies were just really destroying you guys. How else would you expect to do damage?
Hey, he still played good. I think he still did the most damage on our team. or was that? Yeah, he still did the most DPS in the game, even on that build. He also took the most damage in the game, so you know, can't really complain. He went the tank build and still did the most damage. I mean,
Yes.
Boris can take all the. He has extra money to spare when it comes to Boris. It's at that point. At that point, it's donating to charity.
He's giving handouts. To
He's giving
Donating to
handouts to Boris.
charity.
Yeah, he
All
thought
right.
Boris needed it. Look at that. I
Honestly,
mean,
watching some of the other VCLCS games, I don't think Boris needs it, but I do respect it. I do respect it. You know, I've seen Runa and Senna before.
still good.
Alright.
Either way.
Well, GG's. Congrats on your first win. Thank you for the interview, Red Lightning. I'm end the stream here, cause you know, I feel like we're just kind of
Rambling on.
rambling on. Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. Peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Rambling on VCU. Oh yeah.